Thank you, Mr. Speaker. R. Jess Brown is the type of individual who is an American success story. Just listening to the comments of my colleague, Congressman Thompson, about R. Jess Brown made me very proud of his accomplishments. He seemed to have been a Renaissance man with a Southern twist. He seemed to be a gentleman and a scholar, but yet someone who worked with his hands also and showed others how to do so. That's why I rise in support of H.R. 455, a bill to designate the federal courthouse in Jackson, Mississippi as the R. Jess Brown United States Courthouse. I can't think of any better name for a courthouse in that locale other than R. Jess Brown United States Courthouse. Attorney R. Jess Brown was a towering champion during critical moments in the civil rights movement in the South and especially in Mississippi. Jess Brown received his law degree from the Thurgood Marshall School of Law at Texas Southern University, which is my law school alma mater, and he practiced law in Mississippi throughout the 60s and 70s as one of the few attorneys willing to practice civil rights law. He made the metamorphosis from being a divorce lawyer into being a civil rights lawyer. He was associate counsel for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund, and he filed the first civil rights suit in Mississippi in the 1950s in Jefferson Davis County, seeking the enforcement of the right of black citizens to become registered voters. In 1961, R. Jess Brown represented James H. Meredith in his suit to be allowed to enter the University of Mississippi. His victory in this case opened the doors of that university to all Mississippi citizens. While with the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund, he played a major role in fighting racial discrimination in the areas of transportation and other public accommodations. During his lifetime, R. Jess Brown received numerous awards and honors, including the NAACP's Lawyer of the Year Award, the National Bar Association's C. Francis Stratford Award, and the Mississippi Teachers Association Award for Extraordinary Service to Education in Mississippi. Other accomplishments are too numerous to mention, but unfortunately are not as well known as they should be. And this is the least that we can do to honor the legacy of this important American. I support this legislation honoring the life's work of R. Jess Brown, and I urge my colleagues to join me and pass H.R. 455, and with that I yield the balance of my time.
Gentleman from Georgia, Mr. Johnson, yields his time. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Georgia, Mr. Ferguson.
Mr. Speaker, I yield the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields his time. All time has expired. The question is, will the House suspend the rules and pass the bill H.R. 455? Those in favor say aye. All opposed say no. In the opinion of the chair, two-thirds being in the affirmative, the rules are suspended, the bill is passed, and without objection, the motion to reconsider